Morning everybody, Saturday morning, and I'm actually inspired to do something. And considering the chickens have been in my greenhouse and dug it out probably 3 times, it's time to finish that off, I think. So it's a nice morning, beautiful, sunny, fresh winter morning, and the chickens are having their breakfast. And the birds are chirping. It's time to get into it. See the steam coming off the roof over there. So we've got all the parts for the to fix the side curtains, which is what I'm going to do today. My hands are going to freeze because everything's soaking wet and freezing cold. But yes, we're going to put the roll-up side curtains on here today so that we can fix off these ends. Get rid of these ballooning bits of plastic, because I think that's where the chickens are getting into. And this side as well, I think that down there actually is where she's getting in. It's just one of them, cheeky little bugger. So yeah, let's get that done today. What do you want? That's the one. Nick off. Oh, just quickly, look, we got a broccoli head. We got 2 broccoli heads. They're not going to get very fat though, I think, because I haven't really fed them much. I better give them a feed today. Cabbages are sort of curling in a little bit. I guess these guys take a long time to grow. And cauliflower are still only little. So, best give them all a feed now. Eh? So we've got our bits and pieces. We've got a few elbows, some straight joiners, a couple of end caps, and some PVC cement. And we have got 4 lengths of PVC pipe. And we're going to take a page out of MHP Gardener's book and do it similar to his, except using PVC rather than steel. So, alright, let's get the measuring tape out, get our trusty Sharpie marker. Let's get onto this. So what MHP Gardener Bobby did was to measure from the buttons at the top down to where you want the rail to finish. So I'll go down to maybe that line in the timber, and that's 115. Let's go 120. Okay, so I've just measured from one end into the middle join, where I will put the joiner. This, I'm going to have a short length here, probably 3/4 of a metre long, and that's going to become part of the handle end. So I'm just going to cut through this. One thing with PVC, it's easy. So now everything's going to get muddy and dirty. I might have to get a cloth, I think. But now, on one end, I'm going to put an end cap, and I'll glue that on. And because these PVC are not real heavy, not like steel, but we're going to need it to weight down the plastic, what I'm going to do is put some sand or soil inside the tube to make it heavier. So that's why we need the end cap on, to seal it off. And all of these bits together, including the glue, cost me about $40, and the steel tubing alone would have cost me that just for 2 pieces. So this is a much cheaper way of doing it. It's just maybe a little bit more time. Alright, get back to you in a sec. Okay, so give my get 2 halves a bit of a clean, a rag. Now I've got this PVC cement for non-pressure pipes, so it's nothing special, just some glue. Pull it out, and it's nice and blue. You have to apply it to both sides, so try not to dribble it on ourselves. Give it a nice fat smear on here, and a nice fat smear in there. So it's coated. It says to apply the 2 halves immediately. Shoo, squish it on. Meh. Oh, it's popping itself back off again. What's going on there? I'll have to hold it for 30 seconds. It reckons it'll bond in 30 seconds. And it wasn't 30 seconds, but it's now grabbing. So we now have an end cap. Cool. That's the first bit done. Now we have got the 2 lengths that I'm going to join with a joiner in the middle. I'm just giving them a clean. Doesn't really matter too much because it's not full water. But anyway, let's do it somewhat right. Let's get out our goop. And do this on both ends. Ugh, sticky. Rather strong smelling as well. I probably should have done one end first and then the other. Anyway, push that one on. Whoops, pushing back again. Alright. Squeeze! Good for the muscles. There we go. That looks better. Alright. One join. Nicely done. Okay, so now we have one great big long length. Now I've got to figure out how to put sand in it. Alright, I reckon that's enough in there now. So I'm just going to take my scoop off the end. Yeah. Put that aside for the next one. And now we attach the corner bracket, corner piece, and create the handle part. Okay, next door neighbour's doing some whippersnippering or something, but we'll try and talk over him. So I've glued this corner joint to the long section, but I haven't glued the rest yet. I've just cut a length to join up here, put the elbow on and another short length in the end cap here, but I don't want to glue it yet until I can actually use it and see if it needs to be longer or shorter, because once it's glued, it's glued. So the next step now is to make these little clips. Shush! So this is going to hold the plastic onto the tubing, and as Bobby did, he basically cut a wedge out, about that much, kept that much out of the diameter of this, and that will create a little thing that grabs on. Now you stop when I'm finished. And I don't have a nifty tool like Bobby, so I have no idea how I'm going to cut down that length. My brain's getting a workout today. Alright, so we've got our little clips now. Just cut that section out of it, if you can see. So now we have a clip that grabs onto that part very, very tightly. Bloody beautiful. Alright, we go tidy these up and then we're almost ready to hang it. It's a shot of my bee buddy as I'm sitting here sanding my pieces. He's just keeping me company. He's not looking very happy. I think he might be maybe gonna die. Poor little mate. But I'm nearly done with me bits, with me sanding. I've smoothed off the edges. Got rid of those sharp corners. We're almost ready to put it together. Okay, I don't think this is going to be as easy as we think. Excuse my backside as I come through. So we're going to go on the inside of the plastic. Find that mark I made. Okay, got it. Alright, it's hanging on there. I'm going to make a couple more clips because we've got a little bit of a sag here. Not too bad at that end. Maybe I got more sand here, or it could be just bowed from when I had it bent to put the sand in. But it's there, and it's looking pretty good. I'm happy so far. Okay, I've cut that plastic on the end there. We've just got to make an adjustment to the handle because it's a bit long. We've trimmed up the... I've trimmed up the plastic on the bottom and cut the plastic at the other end. So, as soon as I finish my handle, I can give you a demo. Alright, let's see how this goes. Wrong way. Probably make that handle just a wee bit shorter. Hey, how good's that? Oh, it's a bit crooked. Not sure if you can see. Let me just turn my... Oh, you've lost it. So as we're winding up at this end where I am, it's actually a bit shorter. I mean, longer than here. So I'm just going to move my clips up a bit. So that works well. I'm happy with that. Whoops. Might make that a little bit shorter again, the handle. Oh, the sand's coming out. Okay, well that's one end done. Neat and tidy. I've just got a bungee cord. It'll probably deteriorate over time, but hey, it's $2 for a pack of 6 or something, so hey, that'll do. And nice and tidy along there. Nice and firmly rolled. And then we've just tied off the batten, tied off with the batten at this end as well. Keep you lot out. I'm reasonably proud of that. So glad it's not just a big pile of plastic like that. But anyway, now we've done one side. Got to do it all again for the other side. Alright, well it's been a few hours of work today. But I must say that I am happy. I now have 2 roll-up blinds. My greenhouse is now complete. This one's still a bit weird. There's something going on with it, but I'll mess with it maybe another day. I think perhaps the plastic that comes over the roof is crooked, and so everything else is not lined up. Anyway, I'll leave it as it is for now. It's working. I still haven't joined these, glued these joints at the end here yet. I'll just see how that goes for a bit. But I've tidied up the ends. I still got these bits here that are loose that I'll maybe put battens on or tidy up, but maybe I'll just leave it. But yeah, from a distance, it looks pretty good. It's not huge, but it's definitely going to do me. It looks pretty good. But yes, I don't say this very often, but I think I am rather proud of myself with this event, this construction. It's not perfect at all. It's not square. I didn't measure things to make sure they're square. I didn't do anything specific, you know, professionally. But everything that is here that you're looking at is done by me. I had some input, as in suggestions and recommendations or advice from other people, such as my Mr. Wonderful Mark. Thank you very much. But everything here, the garden beds, the soil, the side rails, the roof, the plastic, the roll-up blinds, everything is done by me. So I am happy. I'm happy with myself. I just got to see how it goes now. I've got a thermometer. I want to see, like a humidity gauge. I want to see how it works with these 2 side blinds rolled up. If it makes a difference. See if we can. Ooh, look at that. We've got peas. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, so yay to me. Happy, and yes, it's now complete. I'm sure I will make modifications or, you know, make changes a little bit later, but for now it'll do. Now I just got to scrape all this dirt back into the garden beds. It looks like it needs a bloody good water. It's pretty dry. Oh, it's alright down there. It's just on top is dry. And now I'm going to fill it properly, now that the chickens can't get in. Well, if they do get in now, they have to be Houdini's, miracle makers, because it's totally sealed. Okay, going to go and pack up my tools, go in and have a bit of a snack, and then come back and give these guys a drink. And I'm going to chillax for the rest of the day. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope I've entertained you enough and maybe given you some ideas. Maybe inspired you to do something similar in your garden. I'm just one little girl who doesn't have any experience in anything. I just figured it out watching stuff on YouTube, and thank you to all of those who have given me ideas. Bobby, MHP Gardener, who else? C Fenster, looking at yours, greenhouse, Dale Calder, because you bought a proper one, but talking about the humidity and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, yes, if there's anyone else, Rob Bob up in Queensland, there's probably some other people as well that have inspired me, but I can't recall their names at the moment. Thank you, and hopefully I can do well now with my growing and show that this was worth the effort. Alright, time to go now. See ya.